Okay, I had to find my way, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay, I think I did it. Oh my gosh. I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell happened? All right. Hey everyone, welcome on. Welcome on in. Come on in here. Hello, sister. I feel like I've been in Sundance for the past 2 days intensively. Oh my God. Like heat galore infiltrating my body. You know what? Welcome to Be So Light. My name is Felicia. If you don't know me by now and you're not a tribe member, I'm getting ready to go there because I don't care. And I'm also the Galactic Spiral Light Priestess because I do my Galactic Spiral Light work. So, one who dances with the thunder is the tree name. Guess what we had? Oh, one who dances with thunder in the tree name. No. Girls, we're going to have to talk. Because let me tell you, even though I was not there, I was feeling stuff. And I was dreaming and seeing all kind of things in the sky. And I was seeing auras, aura borealises and stuff in the sky. And then I was seeing thunder and lightning, not seeing the thunder, seeing the lightning in between the colors and everything. And I was like, wow, what a neat dream. I'm seeing all this thunder, lightning coming through the plasma in the sky. And it was such a weird, but it was pretty. The colors were very vivid. So I was like, oh my goodness, what is that dream all about? Now you come telling me about one who dances with thunder is the tree name. Guess what we had? Ooh, I'm telling you. And okay, so we're going to get into it. You might as well just get some electrolytes, get yourself some water. We're going to get into it because I'm at that point of I don't care anymore. I don't. At this point, I rather just, I don't know. I don't know. There's a thought that comes to my mind. At this point, as hot as it is, I'd rather just run around naked. Although it'd be kind of, well, it might not be too traumatizing because I've lost a lot of weight. And let me tell you, I need to know how many of you are experiencing, see this, Gloria? This is a picture I took myself. And this was just the day before yesterday when the sun looked like this. And I looked at it. I said, look how pretty that is. Shucka now. So anyway, I want to know how many of you are feeling the process that you're going through and how tomorrow is, let me get this right. I think tomorrow's the last day for June. Where the hell did June go? I just remembered like it was just yesterday we walked into June. It just turned June. Now, stay with me, tribe members. Stay with me, tribe family. That smells kind of good. Okay. I'm getting ready to pop one of these in there. Okay, gotta stay on top of it. Where are you? Okay. What are you doing? I don't know what the kitty's doing. Anyway, so I need you to pay attention to what's happening to your body. I need you to pay attention to certain things that's happening around you. Okay? I can't even go to the water store now and take a cart. I made the mistake. Well, before I tell you that story, I got stories. I haven't been on here for a little bit. I've been going through my process. Thank you very much. So, how many of you are feeling like it happened? I think it started happening yesterday or came in day before yesterday. Increase of going back and forth to the bathroom. But you don't have a bladder infection. Okay? Like all of a sudden, you got to go. You got to go tinkle. We're in Tinkleville now. And mine's just like, oh, I gotta go pee. What is going on? So this is how I know that something's happening, because the young one, when we went out and I had to go drop her off and go do some things, first time ever, she's never done this. I gotta go to the bathroom. I go, what? I gotta go pee. You'll never, we can be out for 6, 7, 8 hours. She'll never say anything that she got to go to the restroom. But all of a sudden, she had to go to the restroom. So I'm like, oh my God, your family's going to be here any minute. And now you got to go. So I have to text, hey, got to take her to the restroom. She's like, we can go into Walmart. I said, I'm not going into hell Walmart, Tar. Not going in there. We'll tell them what we'll run into. And I don't feel safe in their bathrooms. So we went to Ross. Those of you pay attention, go to Ross. Okay. So that was happening. I said, okay, that's kind of strange. She's feeling like that. All right. How many of you having solar plexus problems, digestive problems that just came out of nowhere? You feel like you got food poisoning, but it's not acting like a true food poisoning. Food poisoning, one doctor tells me, you be throwing up all the time. You be just beyond nausea. You have nausea, then you're throwing up. That's food poisoning. Intensity for 2 to 3 days. I said, yeah, that's right. Okay, well, nope. Wasn't acting like that. Just nausea and a lot of bubbling going on. So I'm thinking, okay, it's just gastritis or GERD, what have you. And it was just getting worse and worse. And next thing I know, I'm back at the clinic. He puts me on 3 days of antibiotics, intensity. Puts me on the Z-Pack. Z-Pack, when you take it, it takes like, it's a 5-day treatment. This one was intensive treatment, 3 days. 500 milligrams, TID. Not 3 times a day. It was 500 milligrams once a day for 3 days, okay? So I'm like, okay, 500. Oh my God. Every time I took it, the first pill for the solar plexus, if you're going through this, which you probably are, you're wondering why all of a sudden you're not eating right, you're down to maybe 1 meal a day, if that, or a whole bunch of liquids. You're doing a lot of liquids, okay? A lot of drinking liquids like crazy. Like all of a sudden I can't get enough liquids. I got my hydration going on. I got to drink. Yeah, drinking the liquids. I see people walking around with bottles now. They just walking around, going in the stores with bottles in their hands now because they're thirsty, okay? I take the first pill, I swear to God, when I took the first one, I felt that pill go down into my belly. And I felt whatever mischief was going on down in my belly that was causing problems and issues and whatever. I haven't had this in a long time like this. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I swear that pill went in there. I, I, I felt like I was being shown what was going on in my intestinal tract. And the Z-Pack landed. And they get out and they open the door and they get out. The Z-Pack's on board. Z-Pack steps out and said, now you're else. I'm here to kick ass with anything that is not supposed to be in this region. If you are non-divine, you are leaving now. And then I see the critters or whatever, the bacteria going, what the hell is that? The Z-Pack. The Z-Pack is on board. Run! I'm feeling my belly. I feel a war. It was worse than Insidious. But anyway, I felt a war going on. And I'm like, ooh, oh, that was definitely a hit. Ooh. So after the first one, I was laid out. I had to lay down. I said, I have no idea what's going on, but Z-Pack is taking care of the issue right now. Second day, Z-Pack again. Z-Pack came in and finalized everything. Third day, Z-Pack came in and says, okay, and became like Poltergeist, that little lady. This house is clean. So anyway, like, what the hell? I just all of a sudden, I was working with the codes for weight loss and cleaning up stuff. Next thing I know, my body just starts dropping the weight like that. And I was just like, look at that. All this edema, the inflammation, all of that just went down like that. I'm like, holy cholito. So watch your food intake, because I was not the only one complaining about this. I had a friend also tell me that she knew about 7 or 8 people that were complaining about the same thing that I was complaining about. The constant stomach upset, the rumbling, the feeling nauseous and didn't know what was going on. You couldn't really eat, but you wanted to get fluids in. But you were struggling to even do that. And people kept feeling like it was food poisoning. I said, see, something's going on. I wasn't just the only one having this. So I went ahead and dealt with that. Now, let's talk about what you're hearing. Can we go there? And let's talk about our eyes. Let's step into the eyes. How many of you having problems with your eyeballs? All of a sudden, like, just got irritated, dry, kind of like you got something like sand, fine sand or something in your eye. You can't figure out what it is, and it feels different than a dry eye, but you're putting drops in and still not really getting rid of it, and your vision is blurry. Off and on, off and on. Up close, everything's clear, but far out is like a hazy, gooky, and then you blink and then it clears up, then you blink and you're trying to get it out of your eyes. Or if the eye thing ain't bugging you, how about this? You're hearing this buzz sound. Then you're hearing like big boom sounds, but it's like 1 or 2 and then it goes away. And you're hearing in the distance conversations. And you're like, what the hell? Okay. Or how about this? You go to the water place to go get your water. And you grab the cart. Now, the energy's been sky high since yesterday. So much static in the air. Static in the air. Let's just put it like this. Combing the little one's hair, her hair was staying straight out. And I was like, that's a lot of plasma in the air. Her hair is not going down. I'm like, whoa. All right. So, I'm like, okay, got a lot of plasma. I get the cart. I grab the metal one, small one, to put my things on there that I'm going to fill up with water. I come up to the door. I grab hold of the door and I open it. And this guy's getting ready to come out. He has the plastic one. I'm like, I want the plastic one. All of a sudden, my cart decides it's going to go straight down and go look for my car. I'm like, where are you going? And the two guys sitting at the bench say, wow, that's interesting. Your cart is just taking off on its own. I said, the spirit of water has taken my cart. Spirit of water, hello. So I go running after the cart, bring it back up, and I said, what the heck is going on? So the guy that was holding the door for, he's going to his car. I said, can I have your plastic cart thing? I don't know what's up with this steel one, and I don't want to be dealing with that. So he goes, yeah. So I take his, dump off that one, thinking the problem has been resolved. No! I go inside. See if you can pick up what's happening, lovelies. Because I know exactly what's going on. And that was just telltale sign, because this never happened like that. Never had that problem. Okay? And this is how I knew something definitely is up with me right now. No! The plastic one is next to me. I got everything. I'm taking things off. I'm filling up the water. And all of a sudden, it just starts doing this, shaking, and then starts moving. And there was me and this other guy, your cart's moving. I'm like, yeah, I noticed that. Where the fuck are you going? Get your ass back over here. I grab it. And I'm like, what is going on? This doesn't happen to me. So I hurry up, load the water up, get the stuff, get my stuff, get back on the freeway, and I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, that's magnetism. That's vibration. That's expansion of energy. Whole nother level now. Have you noticed how your thoughts, when you think something, it just happens like that? Or you send a thought out to somebody and they respond and it goes like that now? Have you noticed that? Oh, I'm having a good time with that one. Yeah. Have you noticed yourself lately? Now, I'm just going to tell you, I haven't been on for a little bit because I was taking care of that issue. I was resting. But then I got in contact with a sentinel being that I just started because I have access to it. Once you do the whole charting program, everything, I've already done 3. I think 3 charts where I sit down and I put all your information in. It will show me your ley line that you were born on, what ancient thing is connected to your ley line, what is going on with that, but there's a certain way and a certain time when you enter to ask that question in Gemini. Okay? There's a certain time that you go in and you have to know how to ask that question just right to get the right answer, and it will spit it out and give it to you. So ever since I did mine and know what's on the ley line and the grid and what I'm dealing with, I'm like, look at this. So if I dive into this, I can go up to this, well, to this portal, and I can jump over here to this one. And then I pick up codes and download. Oh, my, isn't this juicy? This is just fabulous. I love it. Yeah, I've been all over the place. Having a good time. Because I refuse to let anything that is non-divine take away my peace anymore. I refuse it. I don't consent to it. And I feel like this, all is fair in love and war, right? You're going to keep getting up in my space. I'm going to let you know you're not welcome. Period. And all of us need to be like that right now. Okay? Mount Shasta. Now keep in mind, I haven't been up there now for almost a year. No, it's going to be a year next month for sure. Well, it was a year, April, Over a year and a half. I haven't been up to Shasta. Because remember, my knee had to heal things and I just wasn't feeling good. And then this whole thing popped off. And I'm like, oh, I can't go now. Don't want to do it. But I had a friend that goes up there. She went up there. And I'm like, God, I wonder what she's going to see up there. And she comes back with a full ass report. I'm like, yes, lay it on me. She tells me all this stuff and that they're building a fucking data center up there where the I think the Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola bottle company was. They're putting a data center up there. They look and put it there. I said, this is definitely reptilian draconian beings doing this crap. They just gotta ruin whatever water source, because now that's gonna mess with the water. They know Mount Shasta is known for its water. You know what they're trying to do? They're really trying to mess with the waters in a way so that they can infiltrate it, so you won't get your ancient memories back. They are so afraid of us remembering who we are. Well, you know what? We can speed that up. We can actually talk to any form of water that we want to and tell it what we need to know to tell us what the memories are that I need to know. The highest truth form of the memories spoken into the water, and then drink it and then watch and see what happens. Okay? That is ours to do. That is our birthright. If you're born on a ley line that is active during the time of your birth, they already know about you, boo. They know about what you got, who you are, and what you're here to do, and they have eyeballs on you. Yeah, when I did mine, you're looking at full-blown dragon. You're looking at Naga. You're looking at, don't fuck with me, I'm going to come back at you. Okay? That's what you're looking at. When I walk into a room, people literally have to figure out what just came in. Me. I can see through you. And if that's happening to you, you can see. So, the energies are getting spiked up now. We got the full moon in Capricorn tonight. That's me. I'm cranked up. It's like, yeah, I'm looking at myself saying, 6:30? Or do I want to do a special bulletin at 8? Where's the chocolate? Where's some ice? Cool me down. Okay. And plus, I started watching my House of Dragons. Now, come on. Do you really think I was just not going to watch that? Yeah. Not to mention, I had to go down memory lane and start watching True Blood. Now, I have no idea what was going on in my mind at the time when I was watching it. And I was trying to get used to all the characters. Nookie! Trying to really get involved with that. And trying to figure out who was doing what, da-da-da-da. But I wasn't paying attention to what they were saying. And let me tell you something. If you go back and revisit True Blood right now, it's going to make a whole lot of sense. It's going to actually explain a lot of stuff of what we're dealing with right now. That was just in that show. And they were dropping gems along the way, these beautiful gems, as they were doing the show. As they were talking, they were saying things. So, the energy is repping up. June has left the building. Tomorrow is leaving the building. We have Mercury retrograde that started already today. Let me get my notes out. It's already started today. So from June 29th today until July 23rd. Okay? This is why it's going to feel even weirder. Now we got full moon in Capricorn, which is about this energy of releasing and relinquishing, but yet let go of the reality of your life that as you know it, because it might not be what you think it is. And I'm going to show you how crazy reality really is. Now, when I'm watching shows or I'm streaming or something, I don't know if this is happening to you guys or you're catching this. But I was watching two different movies. Like I was watching Sinister. Okay. Sinners. Excuse me. Sinners. And I'm watching a movie, and then I realized when it went to a commercial and came back, it went back a few scenes back. And I'm like, wait a minute, I already saw this. Why is it replaying itself again? So I'm like, I have to push it forward. Okay, so then the next day, I was watching Front Room. Y'all, if you are a nurse or a doctor, you're going to have a fit with that one. Anyway, I'm watching Front Room. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay, watching it. And then all of a sudden, it goes back and it's replaying a scene that I already previously saw. I'm like, what is happening here? And I look, okay, it's 5:30. Okay, that one was around 6:30. What's going on? Pay attention. Quantum jumping timelines. Then, I noticed also today, I have been passing by this field where they have the sheeps out or the little goats out eating the weeds and all that stuff. They were going at it the other day. Today I'm passing by. Not one of them were standing. They were all sitting down on the ground, not moving, just sitting there. And I'm talking hundreds of them. I said, now that's strange. They're just sitting there. If you have cats or dogs right now, your cats are probably not hanging out on top of your bed or couch. They're probably trying to find a corner somewhere to sit because they feel those waves, magnetic waves coming through. They feel it. So if you can get low, you're not going to feel it as much. And if you own dogs, please stop taking your dogs out on these long-ass walks in this heat. They can't handle that. Their paws are getting burned. Hello? How would you like to be walked out there with no shoes on? Would you like that? I can't. When I see it, I look at the person. I said, you do know the paws are burning, right? Keep it short. Get them to some grass or something. Don't have them on this concrete. Well, I don't care if you take them for a walk. Take your shoes off. Let's see how far you walk. How long you walk. Can I have to get up? I'm sorry. Don't test me. Take care of your dog. Okay? So, pay attention. Pay attention to this energy. Now, this is also where you are going to have that access to your life force. Okay? Now pay attention to me. After I had that dream vision thing about the clouds, all of them were like purplish, magenta color, yellow. They were all like these different colors. It was all spread out, and lightning was striking through it, like it was descending down, but it was striking through it. Okay? Then I was shown the earth on this disc, like a disc. And it was so weird because I'm looking at it and said, okay, it's not like this. No, it's not like this. Because in the dream I'm going, it's not like this. No, it's not like this. It's like this. And when they say, oh, it's accelerating, it's spinning faster. So if you have a disc, say like this is the disc, okay? Okay, this is the disc. This is the disc. And you turn it like this. Okay, this is representing Mother Earth. She's spinning in space, million miles an hour. No, she's not. Stop lying. Stop it. Stop it. This is what it is, sitting like this. Okay? Remember, it's like the dome of a mushroom. Okay? It's arched like a mushroom. Okay? So, I'm up here looking down. Inside, I see literally the energy being pulled inward like the tortoise. Okay? And as it's being pulled inward, the planet botanic plates, I hope I'm saying that right, um, the plates, how all the continents and everything sits on these plates, as we're moving like this, okay, and then the sun and the moon glide over like this. They just go from side to side. Okay, there's none of this. They just go from side to side like that. They just move like this, like on a okay, just like that. So when this is moving and it picks up a little bit, it's because the torus speed inside of it is picking up and is causing us to spin like this, a little more like this. And what's happening, if you spin it like this, it's that scene. Let me show you what I'm talking about, what we're looking at. Where time accelerates so fast that it just keeps moving through time. You just keep moving, but you're not feeling it, but you're seeing evidence of it. Okay, let's use this one. Okay. Okay, you see this picture? You see how it looks like a planet on top. Just look at the top part of it. Okay? See that circular disc around the side of it? That's what I want you to look at. That is causing this movement. And it literally, if you think of it like this, that's what it is. And that the torus pressure of energy in the center is to help stabilize. Okay? That's why we're having more increase of earthquakes, shifting plates, things that are splitting, water is coming out from other places. That's why. So you're probably going to feel dizzy. How many of you are feeling dizzy? Like when you stand up, all of a sudden you're just feeling dizzy. Okay? Feeling dizzy. All right. Let me make sure I got all my notes for that, what I was supposed to mention to everybody, so everybody knows. Okay. So tomorrow is a portal day on the galactic calendar. It's a portal day tomorrow. Okay. So today, let's jump into our new calendar. This is the last one. Putting in for my order of my new calendars next week sometime. Okay, so this is the last moon. We're in our 13th moon already. So on this one, Cosmic Moon of Presence, this is from June 27th through July 24th. Endure, transcend, presence. Where there is a heart, there is life as art. The infinite creative potential of every now invites us to grow love. Okay, so this full moon actually is going to start at 4:56 p.m. I don't care what they say about it when it started. I felt it already coming in. So today on our kin, we have 202, White Renaissance Wind, a channel in order to communicate inspiring breath. I seal the input of spirit with the Renaissance tone of atonement. I am guided by the power of timelessness. The white Uranus chakra is the heart. Earth is family. We have a rune. And let's see, the message here says, just as a matter reaches a certain point within the binary unfoldment, becoming a crystal, so life reaches a critical point with the emergence, of mind as a medium of evolving intelligence. Okay, So this is awakening consciousness and mediumship. This is also mental sphere consciousness. Fourth time dimension cosmic cube. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right there. So one of the things I want you to pay attention to is the activated portal for tomorrow is going to be the blue galactic night, guided by accomplishment. Today we're talking about guided by timelessness. Okay. With Mercury going in retrograde and then full moon in Capricorn on a strawberry moon. So, let me see anything. All right. This is stepping into that endurance, transcendence, and presence. Write those words down because that has a lot to do with what this energy is going to be like for each and every one of us moving through. Now, this is going to start intensifying in the next 3 weeks. Now, remember when I told y'all, I said, this is going to be a summer that we will never forget. This is going to be a hot summer like no other. Okay? We already have issues in Europe where the heat is so high, they're literally losing people. Okay? People are just... So anyone that's homeless in any hot areas, they are definitely going to be feeling this. Yes, this is it. Now, I'm not saying this as fear factor or trying. I'm just going strictly by what Spirit's been talking to me about. Okay? And I'm observing and I'm watching. And I'm like, ooh. Okay, people are having these experiences. People are getting confused in their minds more than ever now. This is why you really got to be keen on where you're going, what time of day are you going. Is there going to be a lot of people there or not? This energy is creating awakening of the monster that lives within some. And then it's also the awakening of the wise ones and the healers and the seers and the others. I can't tell you how crazy things have been happening around me. How I am literally, when I go to sleep, I am in some other dimension taking care of stuff. Seeing charts, seeing all kinds of things. And I'm even floating in and witnessing things and what's trying to come. But here's the deal. It can't come into fruition for them as long as we don't linger on it and give it energy. You got to remember this part. There's a guy, Mr. Mountain Beast, I think. I don't know how he came up on my field, but I saw him come up on my field. He's been down for 30 days, down in the canyon. You know which canyon I'm talking about, okay? You know which one. The one where they don't want us to go into because they don't want us to see things down there. He's been down there. He's been making videos and getting it loaded up right away, showing all kind of things. Absolutely mind-blowing. And when you do see the structures, you literally almost get like a time match and you go into it, and then you actually can see what it looked like before destruction came and took it all down. And it makes you think, why is this a bad thing to show? Oh, that's right, because it would destroy the untruth of it. Now, this particular energy portal that I go into, it's awesome. I've just been doing little things, going in, having communications, and I'm like, wow, you are very ancient, aren't you? It's like, yes, gave me access. I said, why are you giving me access? And it says only those who speak the truth have access to me. Anything that comes in with a lower vibration that's hurts something, hurts someone, come in false, doing all kind of crazy stuff, has no access to me. I don't care how they try. And I'm like, okay. I asked for something, and I wanted something to get healed. Boom. The next morning, the way the wave hit me. Now, the other day, I got hit with a bolt of light in my room. All over my bed. It just went, whoom. I was like, what the hell? And then, here's the kicker. I go out. I go down the stairs. And I'm literally almost walking like nothing ever happened to me. And I noticed it. I'm like, my hand is only on one round. I'm walking down the steps like, what the hell? And then I ask, what happened? Boom, it pulls me back. I see nervous system. Fix this. I'm like, and then it zips back out. I'm like, okay. Now, me being who I am, I just kind of walk to the car. I get in the car and I sit there and I go, and I look around. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? And I said, I know I'm not no Lucy. I didn't take the blue stuff. So there is so much energy impacting us right now, energetically. You have to understand this. And at nighttime is when we can get a lot of the shifting taking place. There's a lot of battling going on to block as much of the uptakes that we're taking in, activations that are coming in. There's this timeline conversions that's happening right now that's a key that's literally unlocking the freaking door, and there's nothing that they can do about it because they can't run the old programs. It's not going to work. So whatever's happening in your body right now, your main thing is make sure you get your rest, make sure you drink plenty of fluids, and eat only what your body wants you to eat. If it's telling you, no, don't be taking your ass over to Burger King or McDonald's to go eating that, you're not going to have fun with that, you need to listen. Maybe it's not that day to eat that food. You have to wait. Okay? Just saying. All right. So that's what I need you to pay attention to. Now, the message that's coming in is about the next 72 hours. There is a heavy impulse energy that's coming in to our grid line, the live grid line, and the live ley lines. It's hitting. Okay. This is why it's so important for you to know who you are. Because when these lines hit, you're going to be up. You're going to be in this energy. It's going to be very impactful. And your dreams is where you're picking up the messages. As long as you guard it and say nothing of artificial technology or anything of non-divineness has rights into my dreams. You do not have permission. You cannot enter. That right there shuts that down of invading. We have to really do our due diligence here, where we take care of ourselves and take care of our beingness. Okay? It's important right now. That's why I haven't been on. I've been busy with me. I've been busy doing my thing. And also, you're going to notice you haven't seen a lot of other so-called famous content creators. You haven't seen their face, have you? I can start naming. And I've been like, wow, I haven't seen so-and-so. Wow, I haven't seen her. Where has she been? I haven't seen her. What's going on? Everyone's going through releasing and now coming back into themselves. We are literally in a crystalline process of ourselves. Getting clean from the inside out. If you step outside and all of a sudden you just break out into a sweat and that heat is hitting your body, it's making you detox. It's going to get rid of whatever is not right. It's going to get rid of it. Okay. So I can't stress this enough. Stay hydrated. And to watch your blood pressure and really pay attention. You start feeling color-wonky and you've done all the things, cool yourself off, and you're still feeling color-wonky, go to your MedStat places. Go to your clinics. Have them check you out. That doesn't mean you're signing up for any surgeries or anything. That just means just take a look at me. Okay? Everybody needs to be on point right now. And really pay attention with the heart. Use your spirit of discernment. Someone's coming at you, all of a sudden making you feel fearful. Use your discernment. Why am I feeling fearful about that? Do I need to feel fearful? No. Your checking in with your higher self is on point right now. Don't be doubting it. That's what they want you to do, is doubt yourself. Stop it. Stay in point with yourself with your copper. Stay in point with yourself with your silver. Stay wearing that. This is not the time to get comfortable and say, oh, everything. No, we're at a critical point right now. We're at critical. This is where we make it or we don't. And this time we need to make it and not slide off. Okay, that means stay in your medicine. Stay in your magic. Stay in it. Don't get comfortable. I don't care if you are on vacation. Stay the hell in it. Don't get comfortable. All right, let me pull. Let's look at. Okay, I'm going to do this one. The astral one, because I'm ready to eat something. Although all I've been doing is a lot of liquid. And that's another thing. When you're drinking coated water, your weight starts shifting. 11th house, community. Yes. Oh, it disappeared. I'm trying to figure this out. There. Community. Interesting. I like that. Okay, the next one, that's a number 49. That's a 13. That's that sacred. That's the shadow and the light hand. Here's the next one. Oh, God. 17. Solar flares activate. Yeah, I would say we're having that. It's like magic. I appear and disappear. Solar flares. Okay. Let's look at this one. Queen of the Sun. So I'm going to give my eyes possibilities. This one is Samhain. Possibility. The word possibility. Possibility. And then creation, we have pre. Creation. All right, lovelies. I'm on my vacation time of rest, doing my thing. I have things scheduled out that I want to do tomorrow. But now, it's quiet time. I just finished doing my laundry. Gonna dry it now. And I bought some more of that frankincense and myrrh laundry detergent. Oh my God, that stuff smells so good. Why would I not want to wash my clothes with that? Everyone, I want you to be good to yourselves. Oh, this one I got. Hold on. There. And then this one. Another set. And I like these. These are, it's so interesting. And they're very simple, but yet and still the artwork is really pretty on them. So when something answers you, you weren't searching. Something simply began to answer. And that's what it looks like. Hold on. So pretty. Then another card I'll pull. When the work is set in motion, the bottles are sealed, the sky has begun to answer. What was prepared no longer waits for your hands. I love that. Pretty, pretty colors. Love those. All right, lovelies. I came on here, delivered that. Pay attention to your body. Hold on a second. Spirit is telling me. Do the next one. I'm like, well, wait. I thought I was done. No. All right. Here's your last message. We're looking at subtle body. Let's see what comes up. Thank you, lovelies. I felt kind of bad when one of my practitioners says, I was looking for some new content that you put on. I haven't seen anything. Are you doing okay? I just been sitting to myself and being quiet. And when you don't feel good, I'm not going to, oh, look at this. Life force and spirit. So before I came on, I said, I wonder if I need to really talk about heart energy or life force energy. Because your life force energy comes through your lungs. Hold on. Look at that. So this is life force and spirit. Life force and spirit. So taking care of the lung meridian. And then the next one is gallbladder. Gallbladder meridian. Vision and decision making. Gallbladder. Gallbladder. Decision. Making decisions. Vision. So with that being said, those two meridians, you want to work those meridians. You can work them in your hands. You can work them on your ears. You can work them on your feet. Whichever one feels comfortable for you to get to. Okay? And just start off with just massaging. Putting a little bit of oil on. Pick your essential oil. If you want to use a minty oil or so, you can do that. Put it on that. You just take care of you. Yes. Put the oils on and massage those areas. Okay? Massage your hands or massage your feet. And when you go between the toes, you want to make sure you stretch them in between. This resets your nervous system. Just by doing that, it like aligns everything. I was like, how does that work? But it is so true because there was a lot of things that started happening where my body accelerated in getting out of the stuckness and move the lymphatic system. Move it. Move that lymph. Move that fascia. Okay, you gotta move it. You don't move it, you're gonna get stiff and it's gonna hurt. That doesn't feel good. I feel so good now where I'm laying on my side and I can get my rest. Man, because I was miserable all last week. Last week was like bad. Then I go to the doctor and he said, you need to fall in love with being bored. I'm like, what? I got things to do. No, you need to rest. You're starting to look like some of the cops that I see. I go, what? He said, yeah. Most of the cops that come in here, they have digestive issues. Their nervous system is shot. They're not getting sleep. They're overworked. They're hot. They don't know what to do. It's be the hell still time. Be like those sheets and those ghosts that were sitting out. They weren't moving. And they have so many babies. They have the babies with them. So yes, absolutely. All right, lovelies. I'm going to go eat. Finally, I feel like I want to eat. And I'm sucking down my Hawaiian ice in my drink, lemonade. Now, if all of a sudden you start craving lemonade, you're welcome, sister. That's for your liver and gallbladder, flushing that out. And it's good lymph mover. Okay, lemonade. Especially if you put a little, some of them try to do like the master cleanse when you put the cayenne, but if you are healing stomach lining, cayenne is not going to be your friend right now. It could be irritating. Okay, it's going to hurt. So aloe is a friend for that. Okay, get that aloe juice in. All right, lovely. Tomorrow's a portal day. I don't know if I'm coming on. Tomorrow's supposed to be my spa day. I will talk to all of you. Meanwhile, I'm going to go have fun with me. All right. Everyone, be good to yourself. Much love to all of you. Mwah! Bye-bye. Be loved. Have a good one. Bye.